Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Timeless Talks with our thought-provoking journey into the changing nature of global politics and international relations. Today, we have assembled two remarkable guests whose legacies continue to resonate with us to this day. Allow me to introduce you to the extraordinary individuals who will guide us through this captivating exploration. Our first guest needs no introduction, Napoleon Bonaparte. As a towering figure in history, Napoleon was a force to be reckoned with. His strategic brilliance and commanding presence allowed him to shape Europe's political landscape through his military campaigns and conquests. His actions reshaped borders, redrew alliances, and influenced the very balance of power within the continent. With his unwavering determination and unparalleled leadership, Napoleon offers us invaluable insights into the complex realm of global politics. Joining Napoleon is another revolutionary figure, Simón Bolívar. Bolívar's name is synonymous with the struggle for independence and political unity in Latin America. As a visionary leader, he played a pivotal role in the Latin American Wars of Independence, fighting tirelessly to liberate South America from colonial rule. Bolívar's journey epitomizes the challenges and complexities involved in achieving stability and unity in a diverse and evolving political landscape. His experiences offer us profound perspectives on the ever-changing nature of international relations. Now, you may wonder, why have we chosen these guests for such a captivating discussion? The answer is simple. By bringing together Napoleon Bonaparte and Simón Bolívar, we aim to explore the multifaceted dimensions of global politics and international relations. From the European stage to the liberation of South America, their stories intersect at crucial moments in history, shedding light on the complexities of power, diplomacy, and the pursuit of political stability. So, fasten your seatbelts, for we are about to embark on a riveting exploration of the changing dynamics of global politics and international relations. Get ready to glean wisdom from the strategic genius of Napoleon Bonaparte and the unwavering passion of Simón Bolívar. Don't miss a beat as we delve into the legacies of these two extraordinary individuals and unravel the intricacies of their contributions to our world. Join us on this remarkable journey of discovery as we uncover the secrets of the past to gain insights into the present and shape the future. Get ready, for the winds of change are upon us. Welcome to the changing nature of global politics and international relations. Let's begin our discussion with the very first opening question to you both. How do you perceive the changing nature of global politics and international relations in comparison to your respective time periods?
Ladies and gentlemen, I am Napoleon Bonaparte, the renowned military strategist and statesman of the early 19th century. My legacy is marked by a series of victories and conquests that reshaped the political landscape of Europe. With my commanding presence and unwavering confidence, I have led armies and nations alike. Today, I am here to share my insights on the changing nature of global politics and international relations. Let us embark on this journey of discussion and exploration together. David, the changing nature of global politics and international relations in comparison to my time is indeed a remarkable transformation. In my era, the world was embroiled in conflicts and power struggles among monarchies and empires. The balance of power was constantly shifting, and I sought to reshape Europe according to my vision. However, today's global politics are marked by a different set of challenges and complexities. The world has become more interconnected, with nations engaging in trade, diplomacy, and alliances on a global scale. The rise of democracy and the influence of public opinion have significantly impacted the decision-making processes of governments. Technological advancements and the advent of globalization have brought nations closer together, enabling rapid communication and exchange of information. This interconnectedness has both its benefits and its drawbacks. On one hand, it allows for greater collaboration and cooperation among nations. On the other hand, it also presents challenges in terms of security, economic interdependence, and the need for effective governance in a rapidly changing world. The role of international organizations, such as the United Nations, has become more prominent in shaping global politics and resolving conflicts. Multilateralism and diplomacy play a vital role in addressing global challenges, fostering dialogue, and finding common ground among nations. Overall, the changing nature of global politics and international relations reflects the evolving dynamics of our interconnected world. It requires leaders to adapt, seek innovative solutions, and understand the interests and aspirations of various nations. Today's challenges are unique, and they demand a comprehensive understanding of global affairs and a willingness to navigate the complexities of our time.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am Simón Bolívar, the liberator of South America. With unwavering determination and a fervent belief in freedom, I led the struggle for independence against colonial powers. My vision was to unite the nations of South America, creating a new era of self-governance and sovereignty. Today, I am honored to join this discussion on the changing nature of global politics and international relations. Let us embark on this journey together, exploring the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead. David, The changing nature of global politics and international relations in comparison to my time is a testament to the progress and interconnectedness of our world. In my era, South America was shackled by colonial rule, and my struggle was to liberate the nations from the oppressive yoke of foreign powers. Today, the world has witnessed significant transformations in global politics and international relations. The concepts of self-determination, sovereignty, and democracy have gained traction, and many nations have successfully gained independence and forged their own destinies. However, challenges persist. The struggle for economic equality, the preservation of cultural identity, and the pursuit of justice remain at the forefront. The evolving nature of global politics demands a deeper understanding of the interests and aspirations of diverse nations and regions. Today, the world is more interconnected than ever before. The rise of globalization has brought nations closer together, fostering economic interdependence and cultural exchange. This interconnectedness presents both opportunities and challenges. It requires leaders to strike a delicate balance between maintaining national interests and fostering cooperation on a global scale. In this changing landscape, the role of diplomacy and multilateralism is crucial. Effective dialogue and collaboration among nations can contribute to resolving conflicts, addressing global challenges, and promoting peace and stability. I believe that the changing nature of global politics and international relations calls for leaders who are committed to justice, equality, and the empowerment of all nations. It requires a shared vision of a world where nations coexist peacefully, respecting each other's sovereignty and working together for the betterment of humanity. Through collaboration and understanding, we can navigate the complexities of the modern world and forge a path towards a more just and prosperous future.
Napoleon Bonaparte, you were known for your military campaigns and geopolitical strategies. How do you think your approach to international relations would translate to the complexities of today's interconnected world?
My approach to international relations during my time was rooted in the pursuit of power, expansion, and strategic dominance. I believed in the strength of military might and geopolitical strategies to secure my ambitions and shape the destiny of nations. In today's interconnected world, the complexities are indeed different. The globalized nature of our present era demands a more nuanced approach to international relations. While military strength still holds significance, it must be balanced with diplomacy, economic cooperation, and respect for the sovereignty of nations. The interconnectedness of today's world necessitates a recognition of the interdependence among nations. Collaboration and cooperation are crucial in addressing global challenges such as climate change, terrorism, and economic inequality. Leaders must strive to build bridges and foster understanding between nations, promoting dialogue and seeking common ground. My approach to international relations, with its emphasis on power and domination, may not fully align with the aspirations of a globalized world. However, the principles of leadership, strategic thinking, and determination can still find relevance today. It is essential to adapt to the changing dynamics and complexities of the interconnected world, recognizing the value of diplomacy, multilateralism, and the pursuit of common goals for the benefit of humanity.
El Libertador, as a champion of Latin American independence, how do you think your vision of a united South America resonates with the challenges and aspirations of today's globalized world?
My vision of a united South America resonates strongly with the challenges and aspirations of today's globalized world. In my time, I fought for the liberation of South America from colonial rule, envisioning a continent united by the principles of independence, freedom, and self-determination. Today, the globalized world faces similar challenges of inequality, exploitation, and the need for self-determination. The interconnectedness of nations presents both opportunities and obstacles, but the aspirations for unity and justice remain relevant. My vision of a united South America sought to harness the collective strength of the continent, transcending individual interests for the greater good. In today's world, this principle of cooperation and unity among nations is vital. By embracing diversity, promoting dialogue, and working together, nations can address global challenges such as poverty, climate change, and social injustice. The principles of liberation, self-determination, and the pursuit of justice still resonate with the aspirations of people around the world. The struggles for equality and human rights continue, and the vision of a united world, where nations cooperate and respect one another, remains a noble pursuit. The challenges of today's globalized world demand leaders who are willing to transcend borders, foster collaboration, and advocate for the well-being of all nations. By embracing the values of unity, justice, and solidarity, we can forge a path towards a better future, where the aspirations of all individuals and nations can be realized.
Both of you experienced significant shifts in power and the balance of power during your time. How do you think the dynamics of power have evolved in international relations, and what impact do you think it has on today's global landscape?
The dynamics of power in international relations have indeed evolved since my time. During my era, the balance of power was often determined by military strength and territorial conquests. Nations sought to expand their empires and establish dominance through warfare and alliances. In today's global landscape, power dynamics have become more complex. While military might still hold significance, it is complemented by economic influence, technological advancements, diplomatic negotiations, and soft power. The interdependence among nations and the rise of supranational organizations have created a more interconnected and interrelated world. The impact of these shifts in power dynamics is significant. Today, nations must navigate a multitude of factors, such as economic cooperation, trade agreements, cultural exchanges, and shared global challenges. The ability to wield power effectively requires not only military strength, but also diplomatic acumen, economic stability, and the ability to adapt to the rapidly changing geopolitical landscape. Moreover, the emergence of new global powers and the interconnectedness of economies have given rise to a more multipolar world, where multiple nations have the capacity to shape global events. This multipolarity presents both opportunities and challenges, as it requires cooperation, negotiation, and the ability to find common ground among diverse nations. In summary, the dynamics of power in international relations have evolved to encompass a broader range of factors beyond military might. The ability to navigate the complexities of today's global landscape requires a comprehensive approach, incorporating economic, diplomatic, and cultural aspects, in addition to traditional notions of power.
The dynamics of power in international relations have indeed undergone significant changes since my time. During the era of Latin American independence movements, power was primarily concentrated in the hands of colonial empires that exerted control over vast territories. In today's global landscape, power dynamics have shifted to a more nuanced and interconnected state. While military strength still holds importance, power is also influenced by economic interdependencies, technological advancements, and the ability to collaborate on global issues. The impact of these changes on today's global landscape is profound. Nations now recognize the importance of multilateralism, diplomacy, and cooperation in addressing shared challenges such as climate change, terrorism, and economic inequality. The interconnectivity of the world allows for the rapid spread of ideas, knowledge, and culture, fostering a sense of global citizenship and shared responsibility. My vision of a united South America, based on the principles of independence, justice, and self-determination, resonates with the challenges and aspirations of today's globalized world. The call for unity among nations, respect for sovereignty, and the pursuit of a more equitable and inclusive international order align with the aspirations of people worldwide. Today, the dynamics of power require leaders to navigate complexities, embrace diversity, and foster collaboration. The ability to balance national interests with global cooperation is essential in shaping a more just and sustainable world. By recognizing the interdependence among nations and working towards common goals, we can collectively address the challenges and aspirations of today's global landscape.
How do you perceive the impact of globalization and interdependence on the nature of international relations? How does it compare to the interactions between nations in your time?
Globalization and interdependence have undoubtedly transformed the nature of international relations in ways that were unimaginable during my time. The interconnectedness of nations, facilitated by advancements in transportation, communication, and trade, has created a world where the actions of one nation can have far-reaching consequences for others. In my era, interactions between nations were primarily characterized by traditional power dynamics, territorial ambitions, and military conflicts. The concept of interdependence, as we understand it today, was not as prevalent. Nations sought to expand their empires, establish dominance, and secure resources through conquest and colonization. However, the impact of globalization and interdependence on international relations has brought about significant changes. Economic cooperation, trade agreements, and the exchange of ideas and cultures have become crucial elements of diplomacy and influence. Nations now recognize that their prosperity is often tied to the well-being and stability of other nations. Moreover, the challenges of today's globalized world, such as climate change, pandemics, and terrorism, require collective efforts and international cooperation. The interconnectedness of economies and the flow of information have necessitated the development of multilateral institutions to address global issues and foster dialogue among nations. While my era saw the rise of empires and the pursuit of dominance through military might, the interactions between nations today are more nuanced. Soft power, economic strength, and diplomacy play significant roles alongside military capabilities. Nations must navigate complex webs of alliances, trade partnerships, and cultural exchanges to maintain influence and achieve their objectives. In summary, the impact of globalization and interdependence on international relations has transformed the nature of interactions between nations. Today's world demands a more comprehensive and collaborative approach, where nations must balance their national interests with the recognition of shared global challenges and the need for cooperation.
The impact of globalization and interdependence on the nature of international relations cannot be overstated. In my time, the struggle for independence in Latin America was primarily focused on breaking free from colonial rule and establishing sovereign nations. The interactions between nations were centered on achieving political autonomy and liberation from external control. Today, however, globalization and interdependence have interconnected the world in ways that transcend political boundaries. Economic integration, technological advancements, and the exchange of ideas and cultures have created a global landscape where the actions of one nation can have ripple effects on others. Globalization has brought both opportunities and challenges to international relations. On one hand, it has provided avenues for economic growth, collaboration, and the sharing of knowledge and resources. On the other hand, it has also led to increased inequality, the exploitation of resources, and the erosion of local cultures and identities. The interconnectedness of nations has necessitated the need for cooperation and dialogue to address common global challenges. Issues such as climate change, economic disparities, and security threats require collaborative efforts and multilateral solutions. Nations must recognize their shared responsibilities and work together to foster peace, prosperity, and sustainable development. In comparison to the interactions between nations during my time, the dynamics of international relations have evolved to encompass a broader range of factors. The interconnected world we live in today demands a more holistic and inclusive approach, where nations must seek common ground, respect diversity, and prioritize the well-being of all. In summary, the impact of globalization and interdependence on international relations has brought about a more interconnected and complex world. It is essential for nations to recognize the interdependencies that exist and embrace cooperation and dialogue to address the challenges and aspirations of today's global landscape.
Napoleon, you sought to establish a French-dominated European order, while Bolívar, you aimed for the political unification of South America. How do you think the tension between regionalism and globalism influences the current state of international relations?
The tension between regionalism and globalism has always been a significant factor in shaping the state of international relations. During my time, I sought to establish a French-dominated European order to consolidate power and secure French interests. The aim was to bring stability and establish a unified system under French influence. The dynamics of regionalism and globalism have evolved since then, with globalization and interconnectivity becoming more prominent. In today's world, the influence of globalism has expanded, transcending regional boundaries and emphasizing the interconnectedness of nations. However, it is essential to recognize that regionalism still plays a significant role in shaping international relations. Nations continue to have unique regional identities, interests, and challenges that require attention and cooperation within their respective regions. The tension between regionalism and globalism can be seen in the balance between preserving regional autonomy and embracing global cooperation. While globalism promotes collaboration, shared values, and addressing global challenges collectively, regionalism allows nations to protect their unique cultural, economic, and political identities. The current state of international relations is influenced by this tension. Nations must navigate the complexities of regional dynamics while engaging with global issues. Striking a balance between regional interests and global cooperation is crucial for achieving stability, progress, and addressing global challenges effectively. As leaders, both Bolívar and I recognize the importance of regional unity in achieving our respective goals. Bolívar aimed for the political unification of South America to liberate it from colonial rule and establish independent nations. His vision embraced regionalism, while also acknowledging the need for broader cooperation and unity in fighting against oppression. In today's globalized world, the tension between regionalism and globalism continues to shape international relations. It is crucial for nations to find common ground, foster regional cooperation, and engage in global dialogue and collaboration. Balancing regional aspirations and global responsibilities is a challenge that requires diplomacy, understanding, and a shared commitment to the well-being of all nations.
The tension between regionalism and globalism is an ongoing dynamic that influences the current state of international relations. During my time, I aimed to unite South America and liberate it from colonial rule, fostering a sense of regional identity and unity. My vision embraced the ideals of regionalism, seeking to create a united continent with shared values and aspirations. In today's world, the influence of globalism has expanded, emphasizing the interconnectedness of nations and the need for international cooperation. Global challenges such as climate change, economic interdependence, and security threats demand collective action and collaboration beyond regional boundaries. However, it is important to acknowledge the significance of regionalism in shaping international relations. Regions have distinct histories, cultures, and interests that influence the dynamics of diplomacy, trade, and security within their respective areas. Regional cooperation allows nations to address specific challenges and pursue shared objectives. The tension between regionalism and globalism lies in finding a balance that respects regional identities and interests while embracing global cooperation. Nations must work together to address global issues while nurturing regional integration and preserving the unique characteristics of each region. The current state of international relations is influenced by this tension. While globalization has created opportunities for collaboration and exchange on a global scale, regional dynamics continue to shape the relationships between nations. Leaders must navigate this tension, recognizing the importance of both regional autonomy and global cooperation. Ultimately, finding common ground and promoting dialogue between regions and nations is essential. By respecting and understanding regional aspirations and identities, while also acknowledging the interconnectedness of our world, we can foster a more balanced and inclusive international order.
Technological advancements have played a significant role in shaping global politics today. How do you think the introduction of modern technologies, such as the internet and social media, have impacted the dynamics of international relations?
Technological advancements have undeniably reshaped the dynamics of international relations in the modern era. The introduction of modern technologies, particularly the internet and social media, has had a profound impact on global politics. The internet has facilitated instant communication and the exchange of information on a global scale. It has broken down traditional barriers of distance and time, enabling nations to connect and interact more efficiently. This connectivity has accelerated the spread of ideas, news, and cultural influences across borders, transforming the way nations engage with one another. Social media platforms have further amplified the influence of individuals and groups by providing them with a global platform to express their views and mobilize support. It has become a powerful tool for political activism and social movements, allowing people to organize, coordinate, and advocate for their causes across borders. These technological advancements have democratized access to information, enabling citizens to be more informed and empowered. They have also challenged traditional structures of power and governance, as information flows more freely and governments are held accountable in the digital realm. However, it is important to recognize that these technologies also present challenges and risks. The rapid dissemination of information, both accurate and false, has led to the spread of misinformation and propaganda, which can manipulate public opinion and impact the stability of nations. Moreover, the interconnectedness brought by modern technologies has heightened the vulnerability of nations to cyber threats and security risks. The dependence on digital infrastructure and the interconnectedness of global systems have introduced new avenues for malicious actors to exploit and disrupt. In summary, the introduction of modern technologies, such as the internet and social media, has revolutionized the dynamics of international relations. It has enhanced connectivity, empowered individuals, and challenged traditional power structures. However, it also brings new challenges that require careful navigation and the development of robust strategies to ensure the responsible and secure use of these technologies.
The advent of modern technologies, particularly the internet and social media, has had a profound impact on the dynamics of international relations in the contemporary world. These advancements have opened up new avenues for communication, information exchange, and mobilization of people across borders. The internet and social media platforms have provided a platform for individuals and groups to express their views, advocate for their causes, and mobilize support on a global scale. They have allowed voices to be heard and have facilitated the dissemination of ideas and information at an unprecedented speed. These technologies have played a significant role in fostering a sense of connectivity and solidarity among people who share common aspirations and goals. They have enabled the formation of transnational networks and movements, transcending geographical boundaries and uniting individuals from different parts of the world. Moreover, the internet has facilitated access to knowledge and information, empowering individuals with the ability to educate themselves and engage in discussions on various issues affecting international relations. It has democratized access to information, allowing people to be more informed and engaged in global affairs. However, it is crucial to recognize that the impact of these technologies is not without challenges. The proliferation of information on the internet and social media has also led to the spread of misinformation and the manipulation of public opinion. This can have far-reaching consequences, including the potential to sow division, incite conflicts, and undermine the integrity of democratic processes. Furthermore, the reliance on digital infrastructure and the interconnectedness of global systems have introduced new vulnerabilities and risks. Cybersecurity threats, privacy concerns, and the potential for digital surveillance are issues that must be addressed to ensure the responsible and ethical use of technology in international relations. In conclusion, the introduction of modern technologies, such as the internet and social media, has had a transformative impact on the dynamics of international relations. They have enhanced connectivity, empowered individuals, and facilitated global conversations.
The concept of multilateralism and diplomacy has gained prominence in recent decades. How do you view the importance of cooperation and dialogue among nations in addressing global challenges? And what advice would you offer for fostering effective international cooperation?
Cooperation and dialogue among nations in addressing global challenges are of utmost importance in today's interconnected world. The concept of multilateralism and diplomacy has indeed gained prominence, and it is crucial to recognize the value of such collaborative efforts. Global challenges, whether they be political, economic, or environmental, often transcend national borders and require collective action. No single nation can effectively tackle these complex issues in isolation. Therefore, fostering effective international cooperation is essential for finding viable solutions. To promote successful cooperation, it is vital for nations to prioritize dialogue and seek common ground. Open and honest communication allows for a better understanding of diverse perspectives and interests, paving the way for mutually beneficial agreements. Diplomacy plays a pivotal role in resolving conflicts, mediating disputes, and forging partnerships. Additionally, trust building among nations is a cornerstone of effective cooperation. Trust can be fostered through consistent adherence to international norms, treaties, and agreements. Reliability and transparency in dealing with other nations enhance credibility and create an environment conducive to collaboration. Furthermore, it is essential to recognize the importance of inclusivity in international cooperation. All nations, regardless of their size or influence, should have a seat at the table. This ensures that diverse voices and perspectives are taken into account, leading to more comprehensive and sustainable solutions. Lastly, flexibility and adaptability are key attributes in fostering effective international cooperation. Global challenges are ever evolving, and strategies must be adaptable to address emerging issues. Regular reassessment of cooperative frameworks, mechanisms, and policies allows for agility in responding to changing circumstances. In summary, the concept of multilateralism and diplomacy provides a framework for addressing global challenges. Cooperation and dialogue among nations are vital in finding comprehensive solutions. By prioritizing open communication, trust building, inclusivity, and adaptability, we can foster effective international cooperation to navigate the complexities of our interconnected world.
The concept of multilateralism and diplomacy holds immense significance in today's world, where global challenges require collective efforts to find solutions. Cooperation and dialogue among nations are fundamental for addressing these challenges and shaping a better future for all. Effective international cooperation is crucial because many of the issues we face transcend national boundaries. Whether it is promoting peace, combating poverty, or addressing environmental concerns, no single nation can tackle these complex problems alone. Collaboration and joint action become imperative. To foster effective international cooperation, it is essential to recognize the sovereignty and dignity of each nation. Respect for the principles of equality and mutual respect lays the foundation for fruitful collaboration. Nations should approach each other as partners, seeking common ground and shared objectives. Inclusivity is another key aspect of effective cooperation. All nations, regardless of their size or geopolitical influence, should have a voice in shaping the global agenda. Diverse perspectives and experiences enrich the dialogue, leading to more comprehensive and equitable outcomes. Furthermore, it is vital to promote a spirit of solidarity and shared responsibility among nations. By recognizing our interconnectedness and interdependence, we can work together to address the root causes of global challenges. This includes addressing socioeconomic disparities, promoting sustainable development, and upholding human rights. At the same time, it is important to remain vigilant against any attempts to undermine the principles of cooperation and international law. Respect for the rule of law and adherence to international norms are crucial for maintaining stability and trust among nations. In conclusion, the concept of multilateralism and diplomacy provides a framework for effective international cooperation. By embracing principles of equality, inclusivity, solidarity, and shared responsibility, we can address global challenges and build a more just and harmonious world for future generations.
In your respective eras, you faced unique challenges and threats to your political ambitions. Considering the complexities of the modern world, what do you believe are the most pressing challenges and threats in today's global politics and international relations?
In my respective era, I faced numerous challenges and threats to my political ambitions. The complexities of the modern world present their own unique set of pressing challenges and threats in today's global politics and international relations. One of the most significant challenges is the delicate balance between national sovereignty and the need for international cooperation. In an increasingly interconnected world, nations must navigate the complexities of globalization while safeguarding their own interests. Striking the right balance between autonomy and collaboration is crucial for maintaining stability and progress. Another pressing challenge lies in the realm of economic competition and resource distribution. The pursuit of economic growth and access to resources has the potential to fuel tensions and conflicts between nations. Ensuring fair trade practices, addressing wealth disparities, and promoting sustainable development are essential to mitigating these challenges. Furthermore, the proliferation of weapons of mass destruction and the rise of non-state actors pose significant threats to global security. The threat of terrorism, cyber warfare, and the potential for nuclear proliferation require robust international cooperation and effective multilateral efforts to safeguard peace and stability. In addition, addressing environmental issues such as climate change and ecological degradation is of paramount importance. These challenges transcend borders and affect the entire planet. Collaborative efforts to reduce carbon emissions, promote sustainable practices, and protect biodiversity are crucial for the well-being of present and future generations. Lastly, maintaining trust and managing geopolitical rivalries are ongoing challenges in today's global politics. Competition for influence, territorial disputes, and conflicting ideologies can strain international relations. Constructive dialogue, diplomacy, and the promotion of shared values are key to managing these rivalries and preventing conflicts. In summary, the complexities of the modern world present pressing challenges and threats in global politics and international relations. Balancing national sovereignty with international cooperation, addressing economic disparities, ensuring global security, combating environmental issues, and managing geopolitical rivalries are among the most critical challenges we face today.
In my era, I faced unique challenges and threats to my political ambitions in the struggle for independence and the creation of independent nations in South America. Considering the complexities of the modern world, there are several pressing challenges and threats in today's global politics and international relations. One of the most significant challenges is the persistence of neocolonialism and external interference in the affairs of sovereign nations. The quest for economic dominance, geopolitical influence, and the exploitation of resources by powerful nations can undermine the self-determination and development of smaller nations. Upholding the principles of sovereignty and independence is crucial in addressing this challenge. Another pressing challenge is the persistence of social and economic inequality. Disparities in wealth, access to resources, and opportunities can breed social unrest, exacerbate conflicts, and hinder sustainable development. Addressing these inequalities and promoting inclusive growth are essential for fostering stability and peace. Furthermore, the rise of authoritarianism and the erosion of democratic values pose significant threats to global politics and international relations. The suppression of human rights, restrictions on freedom of speech and expression, and the weakening of democratic institutions can undermine the progress made in promoting peace, justice, and equality. Protecting and strengthening democratic values is paramount. In addition, environmental degradation and the consequences of climate change present urgent challenges. The depletion of natural resources, deforestation, pollution, and rising sea levels pose threats to ecosystems and human livelihoods. International cooperation and concerted efforts are necessary to mitigate the effects of climate change and preserve our planet for future generations. Lastly, the digital age and the rapid advancement of technology have brought new challenges in areas such as cybersecurity, privacy, and the spread of misinformation. Navigating the ethical and legal dimensions of technology while ensuring the protection of individual rights is a crucial task for global politics and international relations. In summary, the most pressing challenges and threats in today's global politics and international relations encompass the persistence of neocolonialism, social and economic inequality, authoritarianism, environmental degradation, and the ethical implications of technological advancements. Addressing these challenges requires a collective effort, grounded in the principles of sovereignty, inclusivity, democracy, environmental stewardship, and the protection of individual rights.
Both of you had a significant impact on the political landscape of your time. How do you think individuals can still shape global politics and influence international relations in the contemporary world?
I would assert that individuals possess the power to shape global politics and influence international relations in the contemporary world. It is through their ideas, actions, and determination that they can create waves of change. Individuals who possess vision, leadership, and the ability to inspire others can rally support for their causes and influence the direction of global affairs. In today's interconnected world, individuals can leverage various platforms and technologies to amplify their voices and reach a global audience. The internet and social media provide unprecedented opportunities to disseminate ideas, mobilize movements, and foster international dialogue. By harnessing the power of communication and networking, individuals can connect with like-minded individuals, organizations, and even governments to forge partnerships and advance shared goals. Furthermore, individuals can exert influence through participation in international organizations, civil society, and academia. By contributing their expertise, engaging in diplomatic efforts, and advocating for policy changes, they can shape the agendas of international forums and influence decision-making processes. Additionally, individuals who hold positions of power, whether in government or the private sector, can use their authority and resources to drive positive change and champion causes that align with their values. However, it is important to recognize that lasting change requires collective action. Individuals must come together, forming alliances and coalitions, to address complex global challenges. By uniting their efforts, individuals can create a powerful force for change, challenging the status quo and promoting a more just, inclusive, and peaceful world.
I firmly believe that individuals have the power to shape global politics and influence international relations in the contemporary world. The strength of individuals lies in their unwavering determination, their ability to inspire others, and their commitment to the ideals of freedom, justice, and equality. In today's interconnected world, individuals can utilize various means to make their voices heard and drive meaningful change. They can engage in peaceful protests, participate in civil society organizations, and leverage social media platforms to raise awareness about pressing global issues. By sharing their stories, ideas, and aspirations, individuals can unite people from different backgrounds and cultures, fostering a sense of common purpose and inspiring collective action. Education and knowledge also play a crucial role in shaping global politics. Individuals who acquire a deep understanding of history, politics, and international relations can analyze and critique existing systems, proposing innovative solutions to address complex global challenges. Through intellectual discourse, research, and academia, individuals can contribute to the development of new ideas and paradigms that reshape the international landscape. Furthermore, individuals can actively engage in diplomacy, working towards building bridges between nations and fostering cooperation. By advocating for dialogue, peaceful negotiations, and mutual understanding, individuals can contribute to the resolution of conflicts and the promotion of harmony in international relations. They can also support international initiatives and treaties aimed at addressing pressing global issues such as climate change, poverty, and human rights. It is essential to remember that the power of individuals lies not only in their words but also in their actions. Through acts of compassion, solidarity, and service, individuals can make a tangible difference in the lives of others, promoting social justice and equality on a global scale. By leading by example, individuals can inspire others to join the cause and create a ripple effect that reverberates throughout the world.
Given your experiences and insights, what are your predictions for the future of global politics and international relations? How do you think nations should adapt to the ever-changing geopolitical landscape?
I believe that the future of global politics and international relations will continue to be shaped by the pursuit of power, strategic calculations, and the quest for dominance. Nations must adapt to the ever-changing geopolitical landscape by employing astute diplomacy, decisive military action, and efficient governance. In the coming years, we can anticipate intensified competition among nations for resources, markets, and influence. The balance of power will constantly shift, and those who possess the strength and resolve to seize opportunities will shape the course of history. Nations should prioritize strengthening their military capabilities and maintaining a robust economy to ensure their security and enhance their bargaining power on the world stage. Furthermore, the future of global politics will witness the emergence of new alliances and rivalries as nations seek to forge advantageous partnerships to further their interests. Diplomacy, negotiation, and strategic alliances will play a crucial role in navigating the complexities of international relations. Nations should carefully assess their geopolitical positions and align themselves with allies who share common goals, while also exploiting divisions and rivalries among their adversaries. In terms of international relations, the future will demand a pragmatic approach based on calculated self-interest. Nations should prioritize the pursuit of favorable trade agreements, the protection of their national industries, and the promotion of their cultural and ideological values. By skillfully maneuvering through diplomatic channels and employing economic leverage, nations can secure advantageous positions in the global arena. Moreover, nations must adapt to the ever-evolving technological landscape and harness its potential for military advantage, economic growth, and information dominance. Innovation and technological advancements will shape the future of warfare, communication, and economic competition. Nations that invest in research and development, embrace emerging technologies, and effectively utilize information warfare will gain a decisive edge over their rivals. In conclusion, the future of global politics and international relations will be characterized by intense competition, strategic maneuvering, and the pursuit of national interests. Nations must adapt by employing astute diplomacy, maintaining strong military capabilities, and embracing technological advancements. By doing so, they can secure their positions of power and influence in the ever-changing geopolitical landscape.
Nations must adapt to the ever-changing geopolitical landscape by embracing the principles of self-determination, cooperation, and respect for sovereignty. In the coming years, we can expect to witness a shift in power dynamics as emerging nations assert their influence on the global stage. The traditional power structures will be challenged, and new alliances and partnerships will be forged based on shared values and common interests. It is crucial for nations to recognize the importance of collaboration and dialogue in addressing global challenges and fostering sustainable development. Furthermore, the future of global politics will be shaped by the increasing interconnectedness brought about by advancements in technology and communication. Information flows more freely, enabling individuals to have a greater impact on shaping public opinion and holding leaders accountable. Nations must adapt to this reality by fostering transparency, inclusivity, and participatory governance, allowing the voices of their citizens to be heard. In terms of international relations, the future will demand a greater emphasis on multilateralism and collective decision-making. Nations should strive to strengthen international institutions, such as the United Nations, and uphold the principles of international law. Collaboration and dialogue among nations will be vital in addressing global issues such as climate change, poverty, and security threats. Moreover, nations should prioritize sustainable development and environmental stewardship. The future of global politics requires a collective commitment to combating climate change, protecting biodiversity, and ensuring the well-being of future generations. By embracing sustainable practices and promoting green technologies, nations can lead the way towards a more prosperous and harmonious future. In conclusion, the future of global politics and international relations will be characterized by a shifting power balance, increased connectivity, and the need for multilateral cooperation. Nations must adapt by embracing the principles of freedom, justice, and equality, fostering transparency and inclusivity, and addressing global challenges with collective action. By doing so, we can build a future that upholds the ideals we hold dear and paves the way for a better world.
Ladies and gentlemen, what an insightful and engaging conversation we've had today with the iconic figures of history, Napoleon Bonaparte and Simón Bolívar. Their perspectives on the challenges and opportunities in global politics and international relations have shed light on the complexities of our modern world. As we've explored the changing nature of global politics, it becomes evident that power, strategy, and adaptability are essential in navigating the ever-shifting geopolitical landscape. From Napoleon Bonaparte's commanding presence and assertive leadership to Simón Bolívar's inspirational vision and passionate pursuit of freedom, we've witnessed the profound impact these individuals had on history. To further your understanding of the dynamic field of global politics and international relations, I encourage you to explore our other videos in the Who Is Who playlist. Each video provides a one-on-one experience with our distinguished guests, allowing you to delve deeper into their remarkable lives and contributions. We extend our deepest gratitude to Napoleon Bonaparte and Simón Bolívar for sharing their invaluable insights today. Their wisdom and experiences continue to inspire us as we navigate the complexities of our own time. So, viewers, remember to subscribe to our channel and stay tuned for our next topic. Until then, goodbye, and we'll meet you in our next adventure.